Let's just take a moment first to just to note your body sitting there, whether it's your feet or your butt on a chair, pillow, bench, whatever. The idea is that here is this whole body that is our great gift and teaching. So somehow just grounding your attention in your body is such a primal practice. And I think what I want to do, I want to just do a little short kind of body awareness, is just start by bringing your attention to your feet and just feeling this marvelous thing that makes contact with the earth. And then allowing that awareness, that attention, as you kind of explore and experience the feet, then just allow that. It's kind of like allowing a river to flow, because it is flow, is just to bring your attention from there into the ankles, the heel, the calf, the shin, up into the knees, and from the knees into the thighs, and from the thighs, just to connect with the buttocks, whether it's on a couch or chair, pillow or something. Whatever it's on, it's just that's that ground for the torso. And then from there to bring the attention into the belly and noting for a moment that there is, in the torso itself, there is a rising and falling that's going on. The breath actually moves everything in the body. And this body is just a transient experience of movement. And the breath is a great, in a sense, kind of teacher that's there. And just to allow your awareness to note the breath as it rises and falls. So we can go to the lumbar area, the spine, the muscles holding you up, the experience of the belly, the diaphragm, the lungs, the fingers, the hands, the palms, and the thumbs, and then the wrists, and then up through the forearms into the upper arms, up into the shoulders. And just again, I'm just trying to move us through so that there is a sense of the whole. And as you do that, you can just bring attention to the shoulders and to the muscles holding up your head, the neck and the throat and the vertebrae in the neck, into the complexity. Why do we go to the head so much? Is it has the seeing, the smelling, the tasting, the hearing, the seeing, and the thinking. So just exploring these sense doors and bringing attention to the head, and particularly to the crown of the head. And from the crown of the head, just noting this thing called awareness. You are already there, but it's acknowledging. So there's the whole body sitting where you are. There is the nature of your mind and its capacity to incorporate or hold all things. And that as you hold all things, there's also this basic goodness that the heart cares. It cares for you. And it also, when it looks out, the world is a non-separate thing, or not fearful thing, but actually just an open awareness that has a home in the body, but is not of the body. It is just simply, this is how the awareness needs a home, and yet at the same time, it incorporates everything in front of you, behind you, each side of you, above you and below you. So there is no one thing or one place that's more exclusive than anything else at this point. And that's the kind of practice I like, is just this open awareness. It holds everything. And so there never was actually a separateness. That was the delusion. And so you sit in the center. And even though it's not really a center, it still has some sense of knowing that everything has to pass through the awareness, through the body, through these sense doors, and somehow interpreted through the mind, the heart, and the body. So those 3 points, the mind, the heart, and the body, are the fundamentals of this. And you may have to study the body for a while. You may have to study the heart for a while. You may have to study the mind for a while. But they're all here as a means to kind of break this delusion that somehow separateness is something that is concrete, is concretized on some level. And that's not true. That's what we have to break. And then, of course, there's apprehension or fear or some kind of excitement, and it simply arises and passes away. It's not a thing. These are states that arise due to conditions, and then we can, in some sense, see through them.